Hello everyone! It's time for another edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, OKTV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got. Which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of love for the game. Love the game. I love this game, boy. Let me tell you, I love, even late COVID, boy, Kola Peninsula, man, do I love me some Kola Peninsula. I'm coved, late coved. Don't demonetize me for saying the forbidden word. I guess it's not a forbidden word anymore. There was a time when it was late coved. Don't put a tag on the YouTube video. I said coved. Wouldn't that be awful if you accidentally said something and then you got one of those messages that popped up on YouTube that says, for more information about coved something, only it wouldn't be the word coved. Don't want to say anything. I can't say anything that YouTube is going to flag as something. I do like the fact that YouTube does do that now, to be quite honest. If you don't know what I'm talking about, depending on what video you watch and depending on what the subject is that people are talking about, you might get a little icon in the corner of the screen, or if you look at the description, depending on what platform you're watching in, it says, to learn more about, and then whatever it is, the Russian Revolution, follow this link. I don't think the Russian Revolution is currently on there, but it's a current event. Alright, here I am in my beautiful Jeep, hauling my beautiful trailer, beautiful and heavy trailer, in the very deep similar to the old melee. Yeah, that I'm not doing. Actually, what I could put on here is a contract. Maybe it's a contract. One of these was to recover and deliver this thing. I didn't do that yet, did I? Or did I? I gotta find those things. Knee deep, return triggers, frozen time. Entities. What's the thing to deliver this thing? I'm not gonna actually deliver it now though. I think it's a contract. Slide them into a cabin fever. Almost. I don't know which one it is, but anyway, it doesn't matter. All I'm doing is I'm here to find everything using this radar unit, and then I'll deliver it to get credit for it if I do have to do that one. If I haven't done that one already. There's a way to look. Let me get out of this screen. Pull up this thing. Kola Peninsula. Contracts. I haven't done any contracts. Oh, wait, I did this one. Forgotten prototype. Okay, I already did that one. I already did that one. Okay. But I got to keep it, and now I'm using it. And I use this thing all the time. Because my goal, this is 100% playthrough, easy mode. By easy mode, I don't mean it's like a new game plus or anything. It's just the normal mode, but so many people like it hard mode, or I like things hard. Real man. Chest beating. I'm not like that. I'm an old man. If I beat my chest too hard, I start coughing uncontrollably. So, yes, that was really the sound of me beating my chest. Um, quote Zulu. Zoolander, I mean. I need to find a way over to these areas to scan, and I'm very close to getting everything scanned. My next goal is to come over here somewhere and scan. Oh boy. Back here. What I should probably do is go to that thing. And getting this thing across the ice is a real pain. I don't know how much. Were there things I hadn't picked up yet? I think I had picked all of these things up. Let me double triple check. I got 100% is scouting every pixel on the map, delivering all the trailers back, and so not just doing all the tasks, but also delivering all the trailers, and selling all the trailers, finding all the loose cargo on the map, or all the limited cargo on the map, using that, etc. So, supply delivery. Do I have that on my task list? Supplies delivery, I do. I think most of these I have. Shabby guardhouse. Do I not have shabby guardhouse? Shabby guardhouse, I do have that. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to use a different vehicle to pick up on those things. I just want to get this scouting done. If I miss something, I miss something along the way. Although getting it along the way would be helpful. So I want to get approximately where a foreigner is. I have foreigner on the list. I don't. Okay, so that's where I want to get to about. Get to about there, and then do a scan, because that should be enough to get me the entire thing. So, this vehicle is light enough to get across the ice. The problem is, it is not as light when it comes to getting across the ice with this trailer, because this trailer weighs more than the vehicle does. This is the Jeep Wrangler. Oh, the other part of easy mode is I'm using all paid DLC vehicles. I mention this at the start of every stream. I know it's redundant for those of you who watch the stream all the time. So probably around here. What's the best way to get to around there? I don't know, but I gotta find a way across the ice. Which I don't know what the best way is, because I would have to memorize the map, and that's not going to happen. So, I don't know how much fuel I have with me. I might just go here and do a scan. Get some of this so I know what the way is to get there. I'll do a scan here, so I'll put a double mark here. If I can make it there. Hopefully I can make it there. And let's just get rid of forecast up clear and stop tracking it. Alright. Alright, doggy. Lights on. Engine on, all-wheel drive on, parking brake off. Let's go. Yeah. And I take it I did get this thing already. Driving up here just to be sure. Yeah, I'm on good mud tires, but if it wasn't for this thing. I want to get my toe in here just to be sure. Oh, this thing is so heavy. This trailer, this prototype exploration unit radar truck. If you're not familiar with this trailer, if you own the first region, this region, you get access to this trailer. If you're playing on hard mode, you have to find it first, but I'm playing on easy mode, so I had access to it right away. And I use it to, again, discover every pixel on the map. My fleet, it's all external to regions, not found on regions, paid DLC vehicles. So this is the Jeep Wrangler from the Jeep pack. My main scouting vehicle, this is the one scouting vehicle I have that can carry a trailer, which is why I'm using this light thing to carry this heavy trailer. My main scout vehicle is the Rezvani Hercules, which is from the Rezvani Hercules DLC pack. And then my lightweight truck, which is fast and has a good American crane and has some other benefits to it, is the GMC Brigadier, which is from the GMC pack. And wait a minute. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I just got nervous because I couldn't see that thing in front of me. It's late enough I could go to morning, I guess. Whoops, wrong button. This button. This button. Morning is dark though. Morning is darker than evening time here, so I have to wait until it's late. Yeah, the snow is horrible. The Wrangler can really go through the snow if he's not carrying this pig of a trailer, but the whole purpose is to carry this pig of a trailer. Now, I do have, it looks like I'm out of fuel. Ooh. I don't want to steal any from the exploration unit. Okay, guess what? I'm going to be coming over here with a fuel vehicle. So I get to switch to the Rezvani Hercules as it is. Do I have it out? No. And then my main truck is the one piece of DLC that I actually recommend, which is the that's the trailer stuff. Which is the 612H Mastodon. There it is, from the Mastodon DLC pack. It was the truck's so nice I bought it twice. Well, I didn't have to buy it once. All right, this baby needs to get over there and find his way over there to get him. This is my fuel recovery vehicle. How is he going to get over there? I am not sure. He's kind of a long ways away. Yeah, how is he going to get over there? I don't know how he would do around that ice. There's probably a road somewhere. Here, is that a road? Still gotta cross this ice. This thing get across that ice. I don't remember. Now this thing is a little bit heavier, but I think he can still get across the ice. It's the crackly ice that's the issue. Have to cross that ice. The crackly ice here makes this a very frustrating, very, very frustrating You come out here. Go the normal way. This guy carries a lot of fuel on him. I could send the lightweight truck over here with fuel, as you know, carry a fuel tank on it. But the problem is, then he wouldn't be light enough to get across the ice either if he's carrying a big heavy fuel tank. Okay, I'm going to be adventurous here and see. I might have to make several detours. I'm gonna just do something like this. I wish they would show you on the map where the crackly ice is, or make it more obvious on the ground where the crackly ice is. I know it's part of the challenge to not do that, but I'm very poor at memorizing maps and stuff. I'm an old guy. I don't memorize stuff very well. This is up an icy trail without... I'm going to find just some way across to here. I'm not sure how yet. Oh, that's up a rocky, icy trail. Yeah, this is so ridiculous. Let's not go there. Let's go over here. Let me delete those. Ah! You can delete a marker by using the same button that you use to add one, but it's kind of tricky to do. Now, somewhere in that way, I can get across. I'm not sure how, but somewhere over there, I can get across. Guess I think what I have to do is like go across this way and around this way and then across that way. Stay on this icy trail to get across the river. See on the icy patches. Here. And then I can get across. Something like that. We'll see. If I can get across with this vehicle, I'll be amazed. This thing has permanent diff lock, which is nice. It's a very capable vehicle. It is, I believe, without a doubt, the best paid DLC Scout. Now, some people say they hate this vehicle. Not the best Scout in the game. This one's like the Ford 450 or 750 or 1050 or whatever it is a better vehicle, but it may be a better vehicle, but you can't use it right from the beginning of the game like this one. It's not a paid DLC vehicle, so I'm using this one, and I'm committed to using all paid DLC vehicles because that's part of the motif of this game. This isn't too long of a map, but it's an incredibly frustrating map because of all the crackly ice. Getting across all these rivers. Whoa! Oh, clench horn. As per usual. It's early in the stream yet. I don't have any of my usual chatters in stream. Oh, down there, huh? This thing is fairly capable in the mud. It's not as good in the rocks as the Wrangler, but then the Wrangler is I'm going to make sure my game volume is turned up so I can hear if it starts to crackle. Not as good in the rocks as the Wrangler. And the Wrangler has a special suspension, so you're less likely to tip over on the rocks. It also comes with special tires, but I've got mud tires on it for the snow. However, I mean, I am kind of burned down with all this fuel and stuff. It's a pretty good mudder snow. But then again, with the when the Jeep has all the cracked guys there. When the Jeep is burned down carrying that other unit. Now, I have tried to be smart and carry the Wrangler on on a bed. Carry the Wrangler and the yeah, I'm like not even paying attention. Carry the Wrangler and a can I get across there? Piece of cake. On one of the big trucks. And then the Wrangler, or carry the Wrangler, the Jeep, and the portable exploration unit on a big trailer, and then haul that around, so that I don't have to try to drag the trailer with the Jeep. And then what I can do is simply take the Jeep and ouch, ooh, ouch. It's got a lot of repair points too, fortunately. Oh, a little crackle here. Gotta stay in the back. Gotta stay on the sheets of ice, because at least on this map you don't get crackly ice if you got some other obstruction like rocks or sheets or whatever. Problem is, dragging the big Zix around is pretty heavy for this crackly ice. I've already got it stuck once, and I have tried to use the Brigadier, the GMC. But getting a trailer for that, to work with that, is a real problem. There. That's one way across there without getting crackly ice. I don't think in this map they have crackly ice under snow either. Although, I know a later map that has crackly ice does have crackly ice under snow. Maybe by then a new paid DLC vehicle will come out that solves my problem and gives me, gives the ability to, gives me the ability to, you know, get across the crackly ice easier. If there is, I don't know it. Okay, did I say I was going up that icy hill, or did I say I was going around it? Because I could make it up that icy hill. It's not so bad. I'll follow this. The advantage of the 612Hs kind of go down a little bit on this map, because they are big and heavy, and you can't like make a run for it on the crackly ice like you can with some of these other vehicles, the light scout vehicles. I wish I could mark, I've said this last time, I wish I could mark on the map what, where safe paths are, or mark warning signs on the map. You know, put permanent markers on the map, say avoid these spots. That would be a nice feature to add. What's your name? What's the name of the company that makes this again? Saber. Nice thing to add, Saber Interactive. Stop being busy with Roadrunner and add more features to this game, because this game is what people like. I hope Roadrunner, I'm of two minds. I hope Roadrunner does well. And I know that's not the, I hope Roadrunner does well just to give them money and, you know, help support the company and all. But, oh, I think I'm going across here. Whoa, I don't think I'm going across there. Okay. Where might I be able to get across? Let's try here. Here. Let me know. I might have to go all the way around. I think I'm going to have to end up going all the way. That's definitely cracked the ice there. Okay. Let me go the long way around. And I don't think there's any bridges you build across this cracked ice. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm just missing out. The reason I didn't want to go this long of a way around is I'm going to end up getting to spots where I haven't completely scouted. And so that makes me nervous. I'm gonna run myself out of fuel before I get there. This vehicle, one of the main things about this vehicle is it has a huge range. Where am I on the map? I still got a ways to go. Here. Although that looks like it's a big hill. I don't want to get too close to this stuff because I'll might miss something over there. We'll see what I can do. This is when I did the Rift map in Tamir, I referred to it as the final boss level of the original game, and this is very similar to that. In that game there were so many areas that you couldn't go straight. You had to know there were certain places that you couldn't get across. Oh, come on. This. Yeah, see that? This way I could not have done in the 612A. I need that Roadrunner game to build a road across the crack of the ice. A hovercraft vehicle. Yeah, that's what they should add to the game. A hovercraft vehicle. It's probably a mod. I'll do a mod to do that. No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Get a link. Really taking a chance that I could use this. Big chance. Yep, I'm up on the trees, up on the hill. This vehicle is also really good on hills. It almost never tips. And sometimes if it does tip over, I have tipped it. If it does tip over, it's got a decent chance of falling on its, rolling back over onto its tires. Which is good. get across on this side, which is what I want. It's got good range, but it's still a pain in the butt to get over here. And then this vehicle will be sticking close to the other one. Oh, this is so tedious. I know the game is meant to be tedious, but I mean, this is tedious. Okay, how am I going to get across there? Okay. It's muscle fluid. Alright, I finally made it across. I have this one, right? Yeah. I'm caught on one of these branches as well as the snow. Yeah, this map is very tedious. It's not as much fun when it's tedious. Now what I could do with this guy, whoops, is actually take the lead and you tow the other vehicle with this. I'm close, right? Yeah, I actually can just get here and get down there. To the so-called road. If this is your first time watching SnowRunner, not all maps are this frustrating. There we go. So I should stop myself somewhere. Or I think I might be able to get out. Okay. Stop engine. Refuel. From... Not your small refract. Okay, from here to there. And then to there. And then not to there. From my roof rack to Jeep Wrangler. Okay, now the Wrangler is full, and I have still my trunk repair supplies. Got 2 in my roof rack. Might as well put that in the... Okay. So I have my trunk repair supplies left. 43 more that I can give Wrangler as needed. Okay. And the Jeep Wrangler is all fixed up. So he can continue on his way. It probably would be best if I might. See, he was sitting here too long now while I was spending too much time messing around refueling. He wasn't sinking while I was away from him on the map, but once I got close to him on the map, then he started sinking. I think that's how that works. Oh, this is such a pig of a trailer. Fortunately, it's not light enough. Let me actually get my deflock on. Oh, don't. Oh boy, what's a good tree? See, now I'm all the way to the left. It's not circling back around. Is that a good tree? That's a good enough tree. And this is supposed to be a road, believe it or not. At least it's not crackly ice. Okay, I'm up out of the mud pile that I made, so that should be a benefit. Yeah, I think you're really not supposed to go on the roads, because the roads are bad. But the roads do usually have some winchables near them. So I do not know how to travel around this map. I've not played this map before. I've not looked in advance on MapRunner. I've not, I consider that cheating. Not really. I would do anything to cheat this map. But, it's just inconvenient for me to look on the map. I can't do it while I'm streaming because I don't have a device available to do that. Although I have been tempted to get another tablet because I'm running out of space on this one. And, saving one tablet just for my streaming stuff and then doing all my other general work on the newer tablet. My general work meaning all the video games. Okay, so is that where I was? No, I still have to. I'm getting across the river again here. I think really the thing to do was to come around. Oh, if this is like the garage. What is this place? The garage is way down here. But I could have come around here. And that's still bad ice. I don't know. I just have to memorize where the good places to go and where the bad. Okay, here's a place where I could build a bridge. Old Crossing. Let's actually... do I have Old Crossing on my list? I do. Let's track that. I need metal beams times 1. I finally found a task that might be worthwhile for me to do. Okay, now I gotta get across here. One bridge. One lousy bridge. I'm not even sure it gets me any place that's useful for me to go. Well, if somehow that bridge gets me to, allows me to avoid zigging back and forth across this river, that lets me avoid the crackly ice, then that's good. Wow. Okay, now I'm saying I cross around here somewhere. Can I do that? This good ice. Good enough. All right, I'm across the river here. Anybody else that has played this map, either whisper me on Twitch, and I'll commiserate with you, or give me a comment on YouTube. Because if you've got some good advice, I'd love it. Be aware that if you are on YouTube and you're doing that, it's going to be a while till I see it. Oh, by the way, for those of you watching on YouTube, I think this is coming out. It's still going to be in May when it comes out, or I'm sorry, April when it comes out. The first Saturday in May is going to be my special mid-spring 12-hour marathon. First Saturday in May from noon until midnight. I think this episode will come out in late April, so you will not have missed it. It's going to be a special it's going to be a special one where I play the same game for 12 hours. Usually I play a variety of games, but this time I'm going to play. And I'm toying with the idea of actually starting a new series with that. So this is where I was going to. I can stop the engine. And I can activate the radar. I'm bound to find something good here. So yeah, check the community page. If I do what I think about doing, yes, upgrade location. Hopefully it's close by and detach this trailer and go find it. Where has been scanned? Okay. And this is why you scan, so you can find these upgrade locations. Oh, that's a great spot for an upgrade. That's actually a terrible place to go. I think I can get... Well, let's do another scan. Comes this way around. Use up so much fuel. And these roads are not roads. Often they're just piles of mud, and I don't know the best ways to go on this map, and they've become very cruel. I know this is not the hardest of the maps, but it is. It is not the it is. There are easier maps as well, so. I'm gonna actually and then just come up to the river here. I might be able to cross there. I want to scan somewhere near there where I think I'm gonna get the whole map. And if I miss a pixel, I'm gonna go back and get it and be very angry about it. But I'm gonna go back and get it. Oh, this thing flies when it's not carrying this trailer. It's very distressing. It just glides on the ice and rocks. It's a very good lightweight scout vehicle. It doesn't carry a lot of fuel though. Not as good in the mud as it is on the rocks, even though I have the mud tires. But it's very, very, very lightweight. The trailer is not very lightweight. So one thing that I've thought about doing is taking the heavier truck and just loading the trailer on it, and then towing loading the trailer on the heavier truck and towing the Wrangler. Oh, I heard a ding-a-lingle! Who's ding-a-lingling me? Anime Freak is raiding! Oh, thank you, sister. I appreciate it. Let's see. Give you a shout out. Are you in the Atlas? No? Oh, you didn't say hi. I gotta try to, copy and paste this. Say hi, Anime, so I can give you a shout out. I can't. Otherwise, I have to type your whole name out. And, there we go. Now you're showing up. There you go. Did that work? No, I misplaced it. I misspelled it. S-O. There it is. At A. Anime Freak, 1842. I don't think that's the year you were born, right? 1842? I heard that was a very good year. Playing Baldur's Gate 3. Alright. There you go. There's your shout out. In fact, I'll do a love as well because that'll show up on YouTube. Yeah. That is an L I typed, right? Yeah. Oh, such a man. Oh, no, wait. No, not settings. There we go. Oh, I take it you've never played this game, Anime. Oh, also, did I get a follower too? Legendary Coach, thank you very much for the follow. I take it you came here from Anime Stream. Oh, this game is not always this frustrating. The hubby plays SnowRunner. I know that. That's how I met him. Okay, I think I can get to where I'm going this way faster. I think. We'll find out. This might be a disaster. It's not like the roads are any better than these snowy patches. No. Ugh. Okay. This isn't a fun map. You're not kidding me. This is a horrible map. Not much for driving. You like adventuring with a goal. Yeah, well, this is like an adventure with a goal. The goal is to keep from pulling all of your hair out. The goal is to not drive your vehicle off a cliff and factory reset your whatever you are playing on. That's the goal. Amur is worse. Yeah, I know there are worse ones. Amur also has crackly ice. You know my light? No, I didn't have my lights on. But there are much better ones too, though. One of my issues here is I'm carrying a really big heavy trailer. It's a light truck with a heavy trailer. And if I wasn't so stubborn to drive this thing around, I could put this trailer in the bed of my light truck and carry that around, and then I could tow this truck, which I may end up doing on the other map that's in this region. Maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll give up and just do that now. The other light truck I have, though, does not have a lot of fuel. Doesn't have a good range. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm going to go there for my next scan. This thing is great across rocks. It's not as great in the snow. It's not bad in the snow as long as I'm not carrying a big heavy trailer. So how long, Coaster, how long has it been since you played SnowRunner? You said it had been a while. Oh, I was just saying, first Saturday in April, I know it's a while from the time I'm streaming this, but first Saturday in April is going to be my big Clenchhorn. It's going to be my big 12-hour marathon stream. Why am I going over that big rock? Because I'm not paying attention, is why. Oh, did I get the trailer stuck on that rock? Probably did. Ugh. What I do is get the 5-slot sideboard, put a scout and that trailer on it. Yeah, I know. The problem is that trailer, the ramp trailer, or you you can use the ramp trailer, or you can use the 5-slot semi trailer. I know how to do that. The problem is getting that trailer around can be a real pain. You're playing, just not streaming. Are you playing SnowRunner? You only stream with the misses? Not the ramp trailer, the 5 semi trailer, yeah. Okay, let me get up on something that's not snow and do this thing. I've tried all kinds of things and nothing works really well. I have used the semi trailer, but then the problem with the semi trailer is you can't turn it around easily. Because you can't detach it and then drag it around like you can do with the ramp flatbed trailer. Problem is, it's so big and heavy, it's hard to get to places. Oh, you just didn't feel like streaming? He should start his stream now that you're done. Well, I'm glad he didn't start his stream, because then you'd be rating him, now wouldn't you? I wouldn't get the love. Did I activate the radar? I did activate the radar, and did I miss a spot? I knew I was gonna miss a spot. Oh, crap. Okay, I gotta go over to here now. Get back over here. That's gonna be a waste of fuel. I almost got all of this corner. So I need one more up here and one more back here. I couldn't get them all at once. You just drive on the main roads in this map? You drive on the main roads? Because the main roads on this map are horrible. But I don't know. I don't have any experience on this map, so I can't really say. Oh, come on. Morning. Do the problem, you can't get everywhere across the crackly ice though, and if you're carrying a big semi-trailer, how do you get across the crackly ice? That's the question I have. One thing this is good at is driving on these rocks, but I'm not going to push my luck. Oh, yes. This special suspension is meant for these rocks. I can drive on the thin ice. There is a scout with a radar. That's not available to me. I have to go find it. I'm not using any vehicles that you have to go find. I'm only using the paid DLC vehicles. I know in the latest region there is a scout with oh, come on. I got no place to winch to here either, do I? I'm only using paid DLC vehicles. That's part of the motif of this. Stuck. Well. Oh, let's do the old detached trailer thing. Gotta get to a point where I can brace myself. And pull the winch. There we go. You got the DLC but haven't been to the map, and I have it. How did you get the Scout? Is it something you can buy? It's not a separate DLC vehicle, right? It comes with the region. It just showed up. Which one is it? I'm getting nowhere now. I can attach now. Not winch. It was in your garage. What vehicle is it? It comes with radar? Like, you don't need this trailer? I'm actually ready to take a break here, so I'm going to stop here, which is a bad place to stop. But I'm going to stop here and pause the game because it's time for my break anyway. So if you're watching on Earth Roamer, you can put radar in it. Is that with a mod? So I'm not using any mods either. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm just going to take a couple minute break here. If you're watching on YouTube, then I will be ending the episode here. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. 1800 hours in the UK and 0600 the next day in New Zealand. So Twitch, once again, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.